Hey everyone, BrickNut here. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at a very large Technic set. Now I acquired it this morning. I found it in a local charity shop and it was at a price that I couldn't refuse. We'll have a look at that in just a moment, but first here's the latest Lego City set that I've picked up. We've got the burger van. I really like this. I like the fact it looks lowered, or slammed as they say, which leaves potential for some custom. You could take that off and just have a custom low-rider truck. And the other thing I've got, and I bought this on eBay, I don't even know how I came across this on eBay, I wasn't looking. But I got that as well. Complete set, brand new, sealed in box. The other bits for it through there. It's a nice little set. So, as I said, this big set, which is behind me, I'm covering it so you can't see it. It was in a charity shop that I go in like every few days if I can, because they change their stock regularly. There's always new stuff going out. And I happened to see this sitting in the window display. And at the price it was, I really could not walk away from it. So what I've got here is Lego's all-terrain crane, which is set number 42082. And I've got both manuals, well over 300 pages in each book. And the lady in this charity shop, she actually knows me, and she asked if I was going to dismantle it and rebuild it. Not likely. Maybe one day, but at the moment, no. But it is all power functions. It looks like that's how it came, as the set came with all the power functions. We've got the motor on the back here, and it's got the rotation, motion, that's all driven by the motor. The outriggers, all the boom operation, everything is all motor operated. Now, I did find that the bit that the beacon is supposed to sit on is missing, so I've got to find that and just plonk that back on. The mirror on this side is missing. I know there's a 1x1 round amber stud missing from there, transparent amber stud, because I knocked it off earlier and I shot across the kitchen. I haven't found it since. It's alright, I've got plenty of them. I'll put another one on. And as far as missing parts go, it is missing this bit, but I'm not too worried about that. So, what do you think I paid for it? I'll tell you what, we'll go through the functions and then I'll tell you what I paid for it. In the meantime, why don't you put a guess down in the comments. Right. Before I show you the features of the main crane, this came with something added to it. So if I turn these lights off and just dim it down a bit, and I flick this, we've got lights. Now the beacon is meant to have one in as well, but I've discovered that is actually broken. Because we've got lights on the cab, they are actually connected to the motor, so if I turn the motor on, we have more lights. But here's the... That's a bit noisy, I'll turn that off for a minute. There's the LED that was in the beacon, but every time I plug this in, all the other lights go off. And I don't know why this lighting kit is like this, because these cab lights, they are connected to a specially made adapter on the back here that plugs straight onto the power pack. So I'm guessing there's like some resistors or something in there to take the 9 volts down to sort of like 3 or 4 volts for the LEDs. As you can see, this one is still flashing amber, even though it hasn't got the little lens on it. So these are using amber LEDs, and this one is not working either. You can see there's a little amber one there next to the headlamp, but not there. It is plugged in. It wasn't, but it is plugged in now. And still not working. Because when I first got this, none of these lit up. And I unplugged the beacon because that was the easiest one to unplug. So I unplugged the beacon and I plugged it into the connection plate on the back. So we've got all rear lights as well. We've got another 2 of these flashes on the back. And I'll just swing this round to show you. They were all lit up on the back as well. So I just plugged this into there, and when I did, all of these lights went off. And they're on just a little battery pack that's here. I'm guessing there's maybe 2 AA's in there, or it could be AA's, I don't know. So that's when I discovered that the problem with all of these lights was this. So I would like to find another one, but look at it. I don't even know where to start to look for these. That's the LED. There is actually 4 little LEDs on there. And then you got that tiny little plug. And trust me, they are a pain in the rear to try and plug these in. And it actually looks like this wire has snapped. I mean, look how thin that wire is, look. I don't think that was the problem. Because it was shorting out, which is why that was just cutting everything off. That failed as a dead short. Right, so as this one is running on these batteries, all it is just a little battery pack. Oop. So, I'm not quite used to the functions on this thing yet. I can't get it all in shot. So I'm going to have to just cut the bottom of that off so we can get the boom in and whatnot. So it's got 5 different control levers on this one. We've got one down here, which is your 8-rigger control. So you've just got up is to the left, down to the right. And the rotation motion, the swing motion, is done with this one. It's exactly the same the other side as this one. So pulling that this way will rotate it that way, and if I go that way it should rotate it that way. And then up on the top we've got another switch here. If I do that, it's in neutral. If I switch it that way, so towards that way, away from us, that operates the boom and the winch and whatnot. And if I actually flick it the other way, you can then operate the outriggers and the swing motion. Oh, and it should be easy enough to find the parts for this because they are all common bits for this mirror. So I was going to say, is there meant to be one that side, but there is actually nowhere to put it. A 1x1 transparent clear tile is missing around here, the round one. Or missing over here. I was thinking round, that's why I said round here. So I've got to find one for there, and I think that is it. And obviously there's the bits for the mirror and the bit for the beacon. So, let's switch it on. A lot of the time I don't like really bright LEDs on models. But considering these are meant to be bright work lights, I think it actually works on this. Right, so I've got it set for the swing motion and whatnot in a minute. So if I do this, see it start to turn to the left. So if I flick it the other way, we should straighten back up like that. And this one, if I flick the switch towards you, these outriggers go down. We've got one this side, one that side. To the back, so we'll let them go all the way down. Very slowly. I can't resist. I have those lights on as well. Nearly there. Now I need to flick this switch over this way, and now we can operate the boom. So, if I flick it backwards, Get lower the boom. And if I flick it the other way, that'll go back up. If I flick it to the neutral position, move it towards me, you can then extend it and bring it back down. If I bring it towards me once more, like so, it will then operate the winch. It's not actually too difficult to get used to the controls. It's just a bit slow. But I don't know if the batteries here, I don't know if they're brand new batteries in there or if they've had some use. It might be prudent for me to put some new batteries in it. There we go, go up the other way. And we're missing all the chains that hook around this as well, but that's not a problem, I've got those. I'm not too worried about that not working. I would like to get the beacon working though. Right, I'm going to bring the 8 riggers up again. And Bob's your uncle. That's a really nice model. So, have you guessed what I paid for it yet? Keep in mind I found it in a local charity shop. Now these, I haven't looked at what they actually sell for on eBay, but asking price wise, I've not seen anything less than 150 quid. I paid just 40. And apart from a few easy to replace parts that I'm missing, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I'm going to have to change it. I keep looking on the floor to try and find that orange piece and I can't find it. It's probably long gone now. Because if I want to save on a bit of battery life, I can just take that off. I keep pulling the back bit up. That motor does slow down a bit when you plug the LEDs in. So that's how you change the batteries. I was wondering, you just pull that back panel up. I don't think the reverse lights lighting up are really necessary, but I can't really unplug them because the LEDs, the 3 wires in the back that go up to each LED, they've all been twisted together to try and tidy things up. So, I mean, I could, if I want to go under there and unplug them all and whatnot, but I'm not going to do that. I'll tell you what, it's got a bit of weight, a lot of weight to it. How many pieces this thing has got? Should have looked that up before I put the camera on and started making this video, because I'm curious now. What does it? I've got a toolbox in that side. I don't think there's anything in the one on the other side though. There's your, what the connections look like for the lights. It's literally just a strip with sockets on, surface mounted, and you just plug power in like into any one of those because they're all in what they call parallel connection. You just plug your power into any one, then you plug your LEDs into the others, and that's it. And there's a couple of There's a shorter one on the front, a slightly longer one on the back because you've got quite a few lights. And I've just got that Technic bit there. Hang on a minute. I think I've just figured out where this goes. Because this was spare. I'm just rolling around. I'm just going to have a guess when I'm done shooting it across the kitchen. And it goes on here. Somehow. We've got this bit as well. I don't know what that came from. They're the only loose bits here. Yes, it does go there. I can see on this picture. So, I don't know what that goes to. Let's put the service hatch back down. I'm going to drop the beacon on there so I know where it is. Yeah, there's a lot of weight to this. Now, I haven't figured out where I'm going to put it yet. I like how all of these have a neutral position as well. Which is actually good because you don't want to leave it in one of them drive positions, do you? You'll chew up all your gears. I do want to find something just to stick these down with. You know, there is some sticky pads on these, but they've lost their stickiness. I've had a quick look on eBay and I cannot find. Well, I can find the lighting kit for this. But ideally I would just want a replacement LED. I don't want to spend money on the whole kit. I can't remember what the price was for this one now. But some of them aren't cheap. You can get them for all sorts of sets, but if anyone knows where I could go just to get a general lighting kit from, you know, to light up your own mocks, or if I should just use, I suppose I could use anything really, couldn't I, of my own choice. Some LED strips or something, you know, like that tape stuff. I could get some of that. That would actually be actually I've got some of that, so I could use that. So I would like to light up, maybe not all the buildings on the new Lego City when I get it built, but I would like to light up some. My only grievance with LEDs are they can be quite bright and in your face. Now, on something like this it actually works because you're going to have bright in your face work lights, so that's fine. But when you're lighting up some buildings, I just think when they're on people's cities they just look a bit too bright for me. You know, they wouldn't be that bright in reality. Maybe I'm just applying too much reality to a model. I don't know. But yeah, it is still my preference to not, or try to not to like use in your face. I could always add resistors just to tone them down a bit. That'll make them last longer as well. Or the other option I've got is just to go old school and just use filament bulbs, which I have got stack loads of, and lamp holders for them, so I could go down that road as well. One advantage with these LEDs are because they are so tiny and the wires are so fine, you can hide them better and actually fit them to a lot of Lego vehicles better, like these. I've even seen kits for the Speed Champion Skyline. I bet you could probably use that same kit on other models as well. It'd be just a case of, you know, trying to get them fitted. I don't know whether or not you'd have to make some holes in some of the Lego. There doesn't look like there's any holes been made on this though. I mean, believe it or not, them wires are that thin, they actually went up in the space on this axle, Technic axle. Actually, you know, where you got a little space there, actually went up in there. So you didn't have to make a hole, you could just poke it through. That's just a shame. That one has failed short circuit. I'll keep looking, see what I can find, but I would just like to find just the LED so I could fix this. Maybe if I could find another, a couple, one for this indicator as well. Actually, now that I'm looking at that, I'm starting to wonder if there's actually an indicator this side, because I'm only seeing one set of wires going up to this. There's actually, I thought it was going in from behind. It's not. It's going in from the top. Yes, there is an LED in there. Oh no, there is 4 wires going up to it, so for some reason that one's not working. Where am I going to display this? It's too tall for my shelves in the lounge. I would need to put it on sort of something this height to display it. Because all the shelves on either side, there's just not enough clearance. I have to probably just sit in here for the time being, out of the way. And hopefully neither of my keys will knock it over. And I did notice there's quite a few actual warning stickers on here as well, to warn for the moving parts, because you've actually got bare gears here. There, and you've obviously got that move up and down. Yeah, they're just warning you of that, and basically not to put your fingers in it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. 6, because there's one hiding in there as well. So that's not a bad idea. Lifting service. There's actually 2 on the back of this as well, unless they are just part of the model, I don't know. It seems weird that they've got 2 here right around the gears. And nowhere else actually. Someone's had it on display because I can see some dust in here. The rest of it has been cleaned off, but a bit of fluff in there as well. Right. There's some poor camera work, I do apologise there. So, I'm going to end the video here. I think what I've actually got the space, I'm going to get my Technic transport truck in here as well and do a video on that one. Because that is a big mamma jamma. That's a very big truck. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Also, if you do like what you see, or what you've seen, and you want to see more, consider subscribing. It's totally free. And if you do, hit the notification bell icon. That way you'll get notified every time I upload a video. If you want to, check out the video description down below the video. You might have to click show more or something like that if you're on a mobile device. Because in there I will put links to my other 2 YouTube channels. I've got a gaming channel and basically a vlogging channel. It's an everything sort of channel. A Discord server and Twitch channel. I'm just waiting to get another webcam, then I'm going to start streaming. And that could be anything. It could be games, it could be something Lego related, it could be, yeah, die-cast related, because I've got a number of different hobbies. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!